Hey everyone, Brendan here. I'm gonna do a an update on everything. So let's just start with the tank. Looking good as normal. Nothing has changed. Nothing does change, and that's Fish Tank TV in the background. That blooping, that bleep. Yeah, it's Fish Tank TV, and I'm on it like every night now. So if you're on Fish Tank TV, just friend request me or whatever you want to call it, and I will definitely. Be your friend. Alright, so down here we have what the beta used to be in, this tank right here. And I took the gravel out, I threw it away. I don't need gravel anymore. Especially, I only had like a tiny 6-pound bag of it. Less than 6 pounds. Like, it was really, really small. And so I didn't need it anymore. So I just tossed it, and I'm left with this like brand new tank basically, and it is like beta size, so it's like 1 gallon. I can use it for anything like fry, like any sick fish or a quarantine or anything, really anything. Doesn't matter, I can use it for anything, you know. And I might even in the spring do my own like plant growing kind of contraption thing, and just have like dirt like halfway up and have like plants, like good small plants. Because it really saves you money if you get tiny plants like that only start this big, and you put them under high light, CO2, and plant ferts. Eventually they're gonna get huge, so it saves you money. It's better than buying a little, it's better buying a little plant and having it grow into this big plant, and then buying a big plant at like as big as it is. Because I went to PetSmart and they had $10 for a plant that's almost full grown. It wasn't even full grown. It was the biggest kind they had though. And then they had like a $4 plant that was super tiny, but I looked at it and I said that has potential to grow, and eventually it will grow. Of course, maybe it's not the best idea for like Anubias or Java Fern, because they're really slow growing plants, but it is a good idea for, you know, Ludwigia, Rotella, Water Sprite. Well, really Water Sprite grows fast no matter what, but you know what I mean. It's good for those like fast growing plants. And I'll put it outside in the real natural sunlight. And there is no light in the world. There's no light bulb in the world that gives off more light than the sun. So the sun is the best source of light. So I'm just going to have this outside in the spring, so don't take my word on it now. I change my mind a lot. But soon enough. You know, it's not going to happen until spring, so don't even worry about it. Don't bug me about it or anything. Just that's just what my plan is, really. And that depends. I might be using it at the time for a fry or something, or a sick fish, you know, just whatever I need. I'm not gonna house a fish in here. I'm not gonna have it like permanently be a fish tank. It's gonna be like a whenever needed kind of tank, you know. It's easier, it's good. And I was going through some of my stuff today, some of my fish tank stuff, because me and my brother got like fish tank kits, and they came some stuff we didn't need, like this plant right here, this fake plant right here. Like, I could use this sometime. It's just, you know, I wouldn't recommend using it, and you know, you can take these off and have only 2 if you want to. And I just want to say, all of you, that this is not recommended. Plastic plants are not recommended. I also have this. But, you know, I have some of this cycle too. And if I ever need to cycle another aquarium, which hopefully will be soon when I get a new one, you know, I can just use that. I also got a ton of sponges today from ShopRite. I asked my mom for a sponge and she got me a big pack of 4 that was on sale or something. You know, whatever. So I cut these up and made my own bio balls, and you should do the same. They're really expensive in the store, and it's basically the same thing. The ones at the store, of course, are cooler and they look better, but these do the same thing. They it's like a sponge. This is a sponge, actually. So when you put it in the water will just float through it, and you know, anything like bacteria will colonize in this. So, you know, I made a ton of them, and I put some in my filter. And this is also another way to cycle another aquarium. So if I put these in my filter, which I already have some in there, I have like this amount in there, the amount I have in my hand about there. And I got a new aquarium. I would take like half of them from the one I have in that filter and put it in the new one, and that puts some of the bacteria that was in here into another tank. So that could be helpful too. What else do I have to tell you? Oh yeah, tell me any videos that you would like to see in the future, and I'll try to get to them. But I mean, if you like ask me for something like how to care for an Oscar or something, well, I can't do that because I've never had an Oscar. I mean, I can always look it up, but I'll never have the experience. So, you know, just hang with me here. You need to tell me of any videos that are helpful, and of course fish related or something that I do related. Most just fish related, really. There's nothing else, or aquatic plant related, even maybe plant related, but I'm really going for fish here. And fish are my top priority, so yeah. Everything's doing good. I mean, I'm just kind of running through what I've been doing for the last couple of days. Oh, and I might tell you guys how to make a sponge filter, or, well, first I have to make one, and I don't know if it'll work, and I don't have any activated carbon to use, so that might never happen. Just trying to tell you some plans I have for the future. Oh, and I have some of this fungus care stuff left. This is enough to dose my tank, so I mean, of course, now that I have this, it's really helpful, so I don't have to dose the entire tank, because this makes the tank green, which I hate. It just looks terrible, and it's really hard to get rid of it. You have to do water change after water change, and it's just ridiculous. You know, here's my fish net. I don't need a big one because I only have tropical fish. And they're little. What else? Oh yeah, I have this decoration from the tag from that one. I kept it. I don't want to get rid of everything. And I put the banana hammock. Well, I say banana hammock. I put the beta hammock in the tank, so he'll be resting on that. So yeah, and I've also been thinking about breeding a fish, any kind of fish, and if you have any recommendations, I would really appreciate it, because I don't know which one's easy, which ones are hard, which ones will, like, I mean, I would love to breed betas, but they have to be separate. I mean, they might even breed in here automatically, but really, they're not in the condition to breed. But, you know what I mean, like, I can't have, like, let's take betas, for example. I would love to breed betas. I would love to have a bunch of baby betas, but I would have to get, like, 1,000 of these and put, like, 1,000 betas in them, because betas have a lot of of eggs. They lay a bunch of eggs and they all hatch, and then you have not thousands, hundreds of baby fish to deal with, and hundreds of baby fish that have to be separate because they're betas. I think I heard somewhere that if they're raised like together, they'll get along together, but don't take my word for it. I don't know, it might be totally untrue, but whatever. What else? I guess that's really it. So, leave in the comments what fish you would like me to see breed. It has to be an easy fish, has to be a tropical fish that I can put in this tank, and it can't be some crazy hard to keep, hard to breed fish. It has to be a simple fish that will only give me, like, let's say like 50 to 100 babies or less. Less would be good. And that's it, really. This video is longer than I thought it was, but whatever. Thanks for watching. Funny Makes Life Sunny. Later.